And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Falcons nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
But then got rich man just a little bit. I never bought on this paper. Man, being so good, man, being so hungry, I had to eat pussy. How did the lady go mix? How she wanted this shit mix?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
At the 40-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Hey, 59, ready. Safety's creeping.
They run out of the shotgun. Gurley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again? As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a play fake. Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but there, first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
And some room to roam now. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man.
17-0 our score after one.
Score Saints 17. Falcons nothing.
Tuesday.
On first down, it's Gurley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. Touchdown, Falcons. Russell Gage, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Now this will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game that...
And this will be caught at the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Complete.
Michael Thomas, 78 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
That is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2. At the 33-yard line.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Falcons.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st and 10.
14 yards there on a Falcon 1st down.
Mike, 32. 36. Man, I got you. Ready to go.
Play action. It's Ryan. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
36. I'm here all day.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Hayden Hurst, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
40 extra points.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Hauschka adds the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first.
Down New Orleans.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Add this gain to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. But his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes him hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back season in 2020.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Latavius Murray, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. And he knocks it through. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's Gurley now. Toss Ryan. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
So now a 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs.
Hey, watch it, watch it. Ready to go. 56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Take me out. Here we go.
Now Ryan. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down.
56, the mark, boys, 56. Check 56.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Ryan on 1st down. And Jones has it over the middle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And Gurley on 1st down, no chance that time. He's swallowed up for a loss of about 3.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Hayden Hurst as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons get a bit close. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. There he goes left side. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
They've They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And it'll be intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Well, security eluded him. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Falcons, 17.
Steps away to his left. And it's caught, the tight end Hill. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Complete to Jared Cook.
Jared Cook, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. Breeze going to throw to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And 5.
From the gun, Ryan completes this short throw to Stocker. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And some room to maneuver. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Saints 46, Falcons 20.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Throwing is Danucci. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
36 to Mike. Watch out.
Now Danucci. And he slings one that's incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And now it's 2nd down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Danucci now off the play fake. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Kamara. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 26. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Now they'll throw with Breeze. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans.
Thomas. Touchdown.
4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Saints are pouring it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Saints 53. Falcons 20.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and 10.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First down.
To throw is DiNucci. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Kiko Alonso, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Play action. It's DiNucci. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play.
20.
The Falcons on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They go play action with DiNucci. He'll buy some time right. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. A little juke. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Breeze. He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete on the deep ball. Jared Cook, his Pro Bowl tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And Breeze gets rid of it quickly out wide to Sanders. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give. This is Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Again, the ball.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
3rd down.
4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down.
Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Complete to Michael Thomas.
Drew Brees turning back the clock. 5 touchdown passes for him on the afternoon. And the Saints just continue to roll.
Extra point is good.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Falcons.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Marcus Davenport, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. DiNucci. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up third.
Here's DiNucci to throw. Looking deep for Julio. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He may try and run for this. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted one.
Obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
It's a gain of
from the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 28-yard line.
They run it again with Kamara. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 24. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
3rd and inches.
He can run for it, and he will. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots, and that's what happened on that play. He saw an opening and went and got it.
Well, he really hasn't ran the ball all game. 4th quarter here, need a big play, able to pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. Now Breeze. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Lutz with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
20.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
3rd and 2.
Sometimes I need a check. Not just niggas, but the ones that really watch us. I got you.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver. And it'll bring up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
This is our time. Our time.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Today's final score, Saints 67.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New Orleans, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, and zone.